Hi, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. Today we're going to do a little test. Have you ever wondered if the low-priced olive oil is as good as the high-priced olive oil that you see in your grocery? Well, today we're going to test between a low price, a mid-price, and a high-priced olive oil. And we're going to find out if the price really makes a difference. Now, of course, a lot of it is how you use your olive oil, but we're going to be going just on taste itself. And to do that, we're going to make up Carrabba's herb mix for their olive oil bread dip. And we'll see if price really makes a difference in taste. So for our copycat of Carrabba's olive oil bread dip, we're going to start with a tablespoon of crushed red pepper, a tablespoon of freshly cracked black pepper, a tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of basil, a tablespoon of dry parsley, a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, not salt, a teaspoon and a half of onion powder, a teaspoon and a half of dried rosemary, and a teaspoon and a half of coarse salt. Then lastly, we need 3 minced or chopped garlic cloves. Now we're just going to whisk all that together, and you need to do it quite a bit because you're going to be getting all of that garlic broken up and totally covered so that it's well dispersed. Now you can easily keep this in your cabinet for about a week. If you want to keep it longer than that, you need to put it in your fridge. You can put it in your fridge for maybe 2 weeks, but any longer than that, I would suggest you use more garlic powder instead of fresh garlic, or just add the fresh garlic right before you're ready to use it. Then all you need to do is store it in some sort of an airtight container, and you're all set. The ratio for our herb mix is 1 tablespoon to 1/3 cup of oil. Now, of course, you can go up or down on that depending on how you like it. I'm only going to use a 1/4 cup. This is our cheaper olive oil. This is our mid-priced oil. And this is our high-priced oil. Now, when I was researching this recipe, I was looking for the brand that Carrabba's uses for their herb mix, and there wasn't a particular brand. The only consensus was that it was extra virgin olive oil. Now, all that means is it's the first press of olives, so it has less sediment and other things in it from further presses. It's the first press. So these are just olive oils that I found at my local grocery. This first one is El Artisanal Extra Virgin Olive Oil. Each one of these is 250 milliliters. This one was $6.26. It's a general all-purpose oil, good for everyday use is the way it was described. This was our mid-priced oil, La Españole Extra Virgin Olive Oil. It's very well known and widely available. It's a Spanish olive oil. 250 milliliters of this was $10.62. It's very reliable and versatile, all-purpose, not generally as intense as a boutique olive oil. It is suitable for cooking, sautéing, dressings for salads, and everyday use. And this was our high-priced oil. It was the highest priced one I could find in my grocery. Of course, I wasn't going to a gourmet shop, but it was $22.15 for 250 mils. It's Hacienda Guzman Extra Virgin Olive Oil. Now, it's considered a high-quality Spanish olive oil, and it's made from a single variety of olives, the manzanilla. You can expect a more pronounced, fruity aroma and maybe even a notable peppery taste. It's perfect for a finishing olive oil, in other words, drizzling on salads or fish and vegetables, or for dipping bread. So now what I'm going to do is have my son Justin set up these samples for me as a blind taste test. I'll come back and we'll see which one I really like the best. These are still set up as low, medium, and high, but the bread had been dipped in is not necessarily in that order. So I'm going to taste it now and see what I think. Try this one first. It's not bad. A little bit of an aftertaste to it, but not much. Okay, this one. This one I don't like. This has a really bitter aftertaste to it. I'm not sure. I would guess it was the cheaper one, but I don't know. But I don't like this one. I get the olive flavor right away. It also has, I don't know if I'm bringing it over from the other one, but it also has a bitter aftertaste. So my favorite would be this one. I don't know exactly which one this one is, but that would be my favorite. This would be second. This would be last. So I said this was my favorite, this was next, and this was my worst. Okay, so what do we got?
So the lowest price one goes right here. The highest price one, do you think that was your least favorite or most favorite?
I don't know. Oh!
It was your least favorite.
Okay.
And your favorite,
Ah,
the middle guy.
okay. Both of these had a really bitter aftertaste to me. Now, it may be just my taster, who knows? But obviously, middle of the road is the way I would go, which is perfect. I don't necessarily always pick up the cheapest one. I never pick up the most expensive one.
Nope.
But I will pick up the middle of the road from now on. I hope that helped you make some sort of a decision on which one you want to try too. Maybe you want to even do your own blind test. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure and check in the description box for the recipe. There'll also be a link for it so that you can print it out. And until next time, have fun in the kitchen.
Ciao.